Hi everyone, welcome to our channel. Today we're going to destroy some of the biggest protein myths that are floating around the internet. And more importantly, I'll show you what actually matters when it comes to protein intake. Whether you're trying to build muscle, lose weight, or just stay healthy, understanding protein is crucial. Some folks are scared to eat enough protein because they think it'll hurt their kidneys. Others are spending hundreds of dollars on fancy protein powders they don't even need. Some people think that plant proteins are inferior to animal proteins. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how much protein you need, when to eat it, and what sources are best for you. So grab Mr. Beast or Herbalife protein shake or any protein bar and let's dive in. Let's start with the common protein myth of all time. Myth number 4. Too much protein damages your kidneys. This myth has been around for decades and it just won't die. Here's where it comes from. When doctors treat patients with existing kidney disease, they often recommend a low-protein diet. This helps reduce the workload on already damaged kidneys. But somehow, this medical advice for sick people got twisted into general advice for healthy people. It's like saying that because people with broken legs shouldn't run marathons, running marathons will break your legs. The logic doesn't hold up. Multiple large-scale studies have looked at healthy people eating high-protein diets. We're talking about people eating 2, 3, even 4 times the recommended daily amount of protein. And guess what? Their kidneys were perfectly fine. In fact, a 2018 study followed healthy adults eating high-protein diets for over 2 years. Their kidney function didn't just stay the same, it actually improved slightly. Your kidneys are incredibly tough organs that can handle way more protein than most people eat. Unless you already have kidney disease, eating more protein is not going to hurt you. Shout myth number 3. You can only absorb 20-30 grams of protein per meal. If we could only use 30 grams of protein at a time, humans would have died out long ago. Here's what actually happens when you eat protein. Your stomach acts like a storage tank, slowly releasing protein into your small intestine. This process can take many hours, especially with solid foods. Your body has plenty of time to break down and absorb all the protein you eat. Studies have shown people absorbing 40, 50, even 70 grams of protein from a single meal. The real limit isn't how much you can absorb, it's how much your stomach can physically hold. So stop stressing about spreading your protein out perfectly throughout the day. Your body will figure it out. Myth number 2. Plant proteins are incomplete and inferior. The idea is that animal proteins contain all the essential amino acids, while plant proteins are missing some. Individual plant foods might be lower in certain amino acids. When you eat a variety of plant foods throughout the day, you get all the amino acids you need. Your body pools amino acids and uses them as needed. You don't need to eat beans and rice in the same meal to get complete protein. Eating them on the same day is more than enough. The key is eating enough total protein, not worrying about whether it comes from plants or animals. Myth number 1. You need protein immediately after working out. This myth has sold millions of protein shakes and created a lot of anxiety at gyms. People are chugging protein shakes in the locker room, convinced they have a 30-minute window to maximize their gains. The truth is much more relaxed. Your muscles are in a state of growth and repair for 24 to 48 hours after a workout. Having some protein within a few hours of training is beneficial, but it's not an emergency. If you ate a protein-rich meal before your workout, you're probably fine for several hours afterward. Your body is still digesting and using that protein. The most important thing is getting enough protein over the entire day, not timing it perfectly around your workouts. Now let's talk about what actually matters when it comes to protein. First, how much protein do you actually need? A better target for most people is 0.8 to 1.2 grams per pound of body weight. Some research suggests up to 1.4 grams per pound can be beneficial during fat loss. If you're very active or trying to lose weight while preserving muscle, you might go even higher. The key is finding an amount that fits your lifestyle and goals. Second, protein quality does matter, but not how you think. Some protein sources are easier for your body to break down and use. Animal proteins like meat, fish, eggs, and dairy are generally the most digestible. Among plant proteins, soy is excellent, while others like pea and rice protein are also very good. Third, spread your protein throughout the day. While you don't need to stress about perfect timing, spreading protein across your meals is smart. This gives your body a steady supply of amino acids for muscle building and repair. Try to include 20 to 40 grams of protein with each main meal. If you're eating 3 meals a day, that's an easy way to hit your daily target. Fourth, don't forget about leucine. Leucine is an amino acid that's particularly important for triggering muscle protein synthesis. You want about 2.5 to 3 grams of leucine per meal to maximize this effect. Foods high in leucine include meat, fish, dairy, and eggs. Plant foods tend to be lower in leucine, so vegans might need to eat larger portions of protein to get the same muscle-building benefits. Fifth, protein supplements are convenient, not necessary. Protein powders, bars, and other supplements can make it easier to hit your daily targets. Supplements make sense if you're busy, if you have trouble eating enough food, or if you just enjoy them. But don't feel like you have to buy expensive supplements to be healthy or build muscle. A well-planned diet with whole foods can easily provide all the protein you need. Common mistakes people make with protein. Mistake 1. Going too low. Many people, especially women, are scared of eating too much protein. They worry about weight gain or kidney damage, so they eat way too little. Remember, protein is the most filling macronutrient and has a high thermic effect. This means it actually helps with weight management, not hurts it. Mistake 2. Going overboard. On the flip side, some people think more is always better. They're eating 300 plus grams of protein per day, thinking it will build muscle faster. Beyond a certain point, extra protein doesn't provide extra benefits. Mistake 3. Ignoring protein quality variety. Some people find one protein source they like and eat it exclusively. Different protein sources provide different amino acid profiles and other nutrients. Variety is important for overall health. Mistake 4. Forgetting about fiber. When people increase their protein intake, especially from animal sources, they sometimes crowd out fiber-rich foods. This can lead to digestive issues and poor gut health. Make sure you're still eating plenty of vegetables, fruits, and whole grains. Let's address some frequently asked questions. Is it dangerous to eat a lot of protein? For healthy people, no. The research is very clear on this. High protein intake from food sources is safe for people with normal kidney function. The only people who need to limit protein are those with existing kidney disease, and they should work with their doctor on this. Q. Will eating more protein make me bulky? This is mostly a concern from women, and the answer is no. Protein alone doesn't build big muscles. That requires specific training, adequate calories, and usually years of consistent work. Protein helps maintain and build lean muscle, which actually creates a more toned appearance. Should I avoid protein at night? Another myth that won't die. Your body doesn't shut down protein synthesis when you go to sleep. In fact, having some protein before bed can be beneficial for overnight muscle repair. A small serving of cottage cheese, Greek yogurt, or casein protein before bed is perfectly fine. Now, are expensive protein supplements worth it? Usually not. Basic whey protein, casein, or plant protein powders are just as effective as fancy blends that cost 3 times as much. You're paying for marketing, not better results. Focus on getting protein from whole foods first, then use basic supplements if needed. Summary. So there you have it, the truth about protein myths and what actually matters. To recap the key points, protein won't damage healthy kidneys. You can absorb more than 30 grams per meal. Plant proteins are perfectly fine, and timing isn't as critical as total daily intake. Focus on getting 0.8 to 1.2 grams per pound of body weight spread throughout the day. Choose high-quality sources when possible, but don't stress about perfection. And remember, supplements are convenient but not necessary if you're eating a well-planned diet. The most important thing is consistency. Getting adequate protein day after day, week after week, is what will make the difference in your health and fitness goals. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who might be confused about protein. Leave a comment below and tell me which protein myth surprised you the most, or if you have any questions about your own protein needs. And if you want more information like this, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.